So basically, the CAPM certified associate project management certification for the junior level project managers. For that, it doesn't require any experience and all. So only thing is, if you have a degree or diploma, then if you have a 23 hours of education, I mean, whatever the training that you're undergoing. So once it is completed, then you can apply for this examination. So that is the criteria. Quickly walk through the various domains they have uh, allocated for this examination. So basically, this document is nothing but CAPM, Certified Associate in Project Management, Examination Content Outline. So what are the topics, or what are the syllabus, I would say, in a nutshell. So the content, that is what they mentioned. So it is a bit latest one, okay, based on last year update only. So for any exam, there will be some content outline like this. And so they have various domains and tasks. Let me explain what is meant by domain. So domain in the sense, basically the major topic wise, right?
Yeah.
So the first one is the project management fundamentals and core concepts. That's around 36%. And predictive plan based methodologies, 17%. That is nothing but waterfall method. And agile framework and methodologies, 20%. And business analysis framework, 27%. So roughly, I would say we need at least some 3 books to refer so that we can clear the exam. But anyway, I'll consolidate all the books and I'll give you the contents alone, contents as well as the books, the respective books also, so that you can easily make use of it. Yeah. So the overall percentage is 36%. So business analyst framework, from a business analyst point of view, this is something like an agile framework. What are the methodology and everything? So what is meant by domain? So in a domain is defined as a high level knowledge area that is essential to be the essential to the practice of project management. So that is a high level knowledge area. And the tasks are nothing but the underlying responsibilities of the project team member within each domain area. Okay, for example, in waterfall method, what are the tasks that particular team members, and team members in the sense it includes project manager, sponsor, everybody. It is not only the team alone.
Got it.
Okay. Enablers. So enablers, that is it's something like illustrative example or the bullet points which related to task. The enablers are not meant to be an exhaustive list, but rather offer a few examples. I mean, based on the enabler only, we can come to know the various scenarios and everything. But in the examination point of view, we have to think various scenarios. I mean, they'll give us some scenario-based questions and everything. So we have to answer those questions. So let's see few tasks and everything. For example, the domain 1, the project management fundamentals and core concepts. So that is almost 36%. Okay. Where demonstrate an understanding of various project lifecycle and processes. Okay. So this is the major topic under which the bullet points are distinguish between a project, program, and portfolio. Okay. So project, already we know that, right? So what is meant by project? It has a definite start and end.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is what the project, and we have to execute. That's one. And program, what is meant by program? So program is nothing but the collection of projects, collection of related projects together is called program. Okay. Then portfolio. The portfolio is nothing but the collection of related programs. On top of it, there could be some separate project also. Sorry. That is what a portfolio. Okay. So let me give some example with some in a banking domain or something. I'll take it. For example, let us consider the overall banking processes. Let us consider. Banking means what happens? It includes the account maintenance, right? The savings account, that is one project. And salary account is a separate project. And current account is a separate one, right? So there are various projects all together form as a one banking. In banking also, still we have a personal loan, and there is something called corporate loans and everything is there, right? So again, that will be separated one. So almost like this kind of a circle. So we have a project, the inner circle, the group of projects to form together and form a program management, and portfolio is the higher level. Okay. So what happens is we have various types of bank accounts, and that comes under the account maintenance. Then there will be a separate projects called loans. In loans, we have a personal loan, two-wheeler loan, four-wheeler loan, and other even
Yeah.
they're telling entertainment loan, those things and all, they are providing it, right? So the housing loan and everything. So for that, that each and every types of loan is nothing but a project, and
Yeah.
all these projects club together and form a program. Okay. Then portfolio.
Yeah.
Portfolio is concerned. What happened? They'll consider entire banking as one portfolio, under which all these few programs will come into picture. And there is something called financing in the sense, not only the personal financing and something like a microfinancing and the industrial financing, those things will be there. Or okay, there itself we will be having multiple types of loan and everything. So that comes under one big portfolio. Okay. And
Yeah.
like investments. So in investment also a separate portfolio under which we have a various programs, right? Either it could be like fixed deposit or mutual funds or trade market, share market and everything, right? So that is a separate
Mhm.
program. So under which we have a various types of projects, right? So likewise, we have a fabrication. So this is the difference between the portfolio, program, and project management. Okay, then distinguish between a project and operations. Okay, let's take some activities. For example, I need to build a automotive, okay, one car manufacturing plant, right? So what I do, I'll find a space and I'll ensure that the logistics are okay, because whatever the cars or two wheelers that I'm producing, I have to ship it to some other place, right? For that, I need to have a proper logistics and transportation facility available. Okay.
Mhm.
Then I need to have a proper space, and I need to provide a logistics for the people. Then once again, I need to adhere to the some emission norms. I mean, the pollution which is produced by the automotive company and water resources and everything that I need to consider. Then I can build a factory, right?
Yeah.
So the building factory to produce cars are that is nothing but project, because I took it this year. By end of 2 years later, I need to finish. I need to deliver to either
Yeah.
something like Ford or Hyundai or whatever it is, right? So that is called a project. But once the robots, everything is fitted, then now I have a raw materials in place. So using raw materials, I'm preparing a car, and it is going through various stages of development. And finally, I mean, development in the sense only the factory fitted or only the forging, those operations are all going on. Then finally, we are delivering the car. Okay, from the
Yeah.
factory, not to the end customer. So till the factory, it is delivering. So that is nothing but operations. So whatever the we have a start, definite start and end, that is nothing but a project. But operations is a continuous operation, continuous process.
Contingent process of the project.
No, actually the project ends, then the operation starts.
Oh yeah.
Okay. For example, once the
Yeah.
factory everything is ready, then the project is completed. Then after that, I can start the production of the cars. So that is nothing but operations. Again, let us consider right now I am doing some car. After 2 years, the design got updated. Now I got the different stylish exterior and interior and everything. So by the time what happened, I need to change the robo in such a way that I need to
Yeah.
pick and place the other materials. I need to create a separate bay for it. Either I can reuse the bay, or I can have an extended bay where I can have the another
Produce
version of the
later.
car. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is nothing but a project. But once
You want
those changes are done, then becomes the operation. Then what is the difference between the predictive and adaptive operations, adaptive approaches? So predictive is nothing but the waterfall method, right? So predictive is nothing but
absolutely.
basically the waterfall method. So this is something like, okay, so we have a various tasks and everything, then finally we'll finish. Especially like we build a prototype and we'll design. I mean, before that, we'll have a concept ready, then we'll design. And once the design is ready, then we'll create a prototype, validate. And once again, everything is done, then we'll go for the actual production, and we do certain tests and everything. Then finally, it is a launch. Then it will go to customer. If there are any issues or something, we'll go back and check where is there any problem in the production area. If not, maybe I'll let me go back and check in the design phase. So likewise, it goes
Okay.
on. So that is called the waterfall method. That is nothing but predictive
Waterfall.
life cycle. And if it is something like agile methodology, yes, this is the agile methodology. So what happens? We do the iterative and incremental approach. For example, you consider a bank. Whenever you log in, probably 1 month later, if you log in now, you would have observed some new features added to that. Why? They are keep on updating the software and they are pushing into the server. So whenever the new changes are updated, then we may get a new software, right? So they are keep on
Yeah.
adding the functionality. For example, initially you can observe only the your bank transaction alone, and you can transfer within the bank. For example, if I have ICICI, I can transfer to ICICI alone. Okay. Then later on, their features are I can transfer to other bank also. So previously, if I transfer, it will take half a day to get it reflected. Now with the advancement, we can send that money within fraction of second to any account, right?
Yeah.
So these are the advantages. I mean, these are the new features added to that, and they are keep on adding and delivering to the end customer. So that is nothing but the agile. And this is one of the core concept. They used to say iron triangle, where the scope, cost, and time, TCS, you can, that is the way you can name it, or CTS, you can name it. So what happens is the cost and time is uh, variable, and scope is fixed. So which means in waterfall, the scope, what are the features should be there, that is fixed. Mostly we won't change it.
Yeah.
Right, but if you need to change it, then it has to go undergo some certain engineering changes and everything, right? Engineering change request or software change request, then based on that only we can do that, right? That is one idea. And as far as agile is concerned, it is under other way around. So what happens is the cost and time is fixed, when the quality also fixed, but the scope, it can vary. For example, exactly 2 weeks, within the 2 weeks I need to deliver. So maybe if I could not deliver certain features, that will be delivered in a later stage. Simple example could be like whatever the updates that you are getting in the mobile. Okay, so they'll deliver every 1 month or something. You will get a delivery, but what happens is some of the features may not be there, but they'll fix it in later. Even after fixing, what happened, you may get to some errors or something. So in that case, a lot of people, I mean, especially with the apps and everything, so they'll put it in the Google review or app store, then they'll get it, right? So they'll get a patch within certain
Yeah.
period of time. So that is the difference between the waterfall method and the agile method.
Okay.
Hope you have some clear understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah. So similarly, what is the issues, risk, and everything that we can go through it. So these comes under one task one, and task two, it is something like a demonstrate and understanding of project management planning. So
Mm.
what are the things that we need to plan? Okay, and we have a various process in place. This is the PMBOK. They used to say project management body of knowledge. So we need to have both 6th edition as well as 7th edition for the examination, and a little bit of the business analyst also. So the difference between the PMP examination and this examination is there it will be a bit a tough exam. Okay, the questions are a bit complex, but this is slightly moderate questions you can expect. And
Mm-hmm.
moreover, moreover, very the broad knowledge about the project management. That is what they are expecting.